Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Nerd Jobs Clash episode. Today we are on our Let's Play account, our Town Hall 9 Let's Play, and, well, it's almost not a Town Hall 9 Let's Play anymore. It is almost Town Hall 10, as we can see right here. Suggested upgrades, we are on one page. I can't scroll anymore. This is it. And as we talked about, if you watched yesterday's video, hero levels don't matter as much. And granted, my heroes aren't very close. Like, my queen is 9 levels off. My king is 13 levels off. I might do 1 or 2 more levels. The problem is, we just keep warring every single day. Warring every single day, which isn't a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. I love wars, and we need them for our glowy ores and whatever the heck they're called for our equipment. But it means I just really can't upgrade my heroes. But now that we can power potion them all the way to max, or hero potions, sorry, to max level, it doesn't really matter anymore. So we will be going to Town Hall 10 very soon. This might actually be the last Town Hall 9 episode ever, or at least on this Let's Play account. But let's just go in here and start upgrading some of these archer towers, these gold and elixir collectors right here. And by the end of the video, we're going to check out, obviously, this new event, do a couple attacks, see how we can get some of this cookie rumble stuff. I know you guys have probably long done some of this, but it's the first time I'm doing this on my Let's Play account. So if not, we'll learn together. And then by the end of the episode, we'll try to upgrade this town hall. So then here in 2 days, 12 hours, we will be good to go. Another things we need to look at is right here. We have 209 league medals. I think first things first, we should buy this hammer of building. That'll be great for, we're not going to use it for the town hall, right? Because we're going to try to upgrade some things as we go, like these collectors and whatnot, and maybe an additional hero level or 2. But we'll probably do that for the research lab almost right away, which will be pretty sweet. We're going to upgrade this in like, what, 8 seconds? But before that, as we can see, we have unlocked the giant arrow, which I'm going to try that out for the first time ever at Town Hall 9 and see how viable that is. We'll go back in here, make sure we're upgrading that. Using a hammer ability on accident on a 4-minute gold mine would have been awful. But as we can see, we have unlocked a new equipment, which isn't too bad. And as we can see, we are max for our blacksmith level at Town Hall 9. The giant arrow was the last thing. And we can now start to upgrade some things. I think the first thing I kind of want to upgrade probably is going to be the invisibility, because it's kind of just like our base thing, if that makes sense. So if we upgrade this, our queen just gets more powerful, which is pretty sweet. So I'm going to use 400 right there, 600 for the next one already. We're broke. We can't do that. So that's kind of unfortunate. That's what it would have added for us. Oh well, can't do it right now. We will, well, I guess we'll get more by just attacking, right? Getting a good star bonus. But with that being said, let's just go right into the first attack. We are queen walking. Should we try out the arrow? I think we should, right? So we'll switch out the arrow for the archer puppet right there, and we'll call it good. All right, I also want to kind of throw on those earthquake boots as well, just because we're trying out all the new equipments at Town Hall 9, right? So goodbye tiny barbarians, goodbye tiny archers. Let's get right into it. We're basically just looking for these cookie medals, right? 100, 100, 100. So it looks like it's just random defenses, which I expected. But let's see if I can find one where it's not all spread out, or maybe they always do that. Let's see. So, oh, these two are a lot closer. So I'm going to attack from this one and at least get 200 of these cookie medals. So with our new queen ability, we're going to place right here. And then we are going to start wall breaking in slowly. And that works for me. Alright, so it looks like, yep, once the building is fully destroyed, we do have all of the cookie medals. I want her to walk to the left. I might have placed it a little too late. I did. That's my fault. We'll wall break right in here if she doesn't turn around. Doesn't look like she will. So I will place one more wall breaker right here. Let's see if I need to, actually. Come on, queen. Any day now. Ah, perfect. Looks like I don't need to. Alright, when do I want to use the archer ability? I don't really know. We're going to just place down the king first with his earthquake boots to try to break open those walls to get him in there. and he can attack that enemy king. I probably should have sent her in with the queen to help support. I'll do that for the next one. I'm kind of learning with these earthquake boots, because there, all I did was basically send him to his death, which is not ideal. Let's see if we can wall break in our queen right here, and then after that, let's start this E-drag right here. We're gonna rage him up. Hopefully he stays behind that balloon. Chain, please. Perfect. That worked awesome. Alright, now we just need to make sure our queen stays alive. I will invisibility her right there. I'm going to use her ability right there. Bang, knocked out that expo. That was pretty sweet. And now we can just start placing these baby dragons around the outside of the base just to make sure we don't time fail. And really, we're going to just rage up our E-drag once he gets in range here. Until then, we're kind of just waiting. I will freeze this sweeper right here just because it's kind of more annoying than anything. And we're going to place one more baby dragon to distract that air defense. Rage up right there. Should one-shot the air defense. Ooh, not quite. Looks like the queen is walking in. We can now throw in our remaining baby dragons. Hopefully that's enough. It's not looking great. We're hitting every single black mine. Oh well. We got most of the dark elixir. Most of the times, queen walking, I have learned you probably want to keep the archer puppet on there. Why? Well, really just because she gets more HP with that archer puppet. But I want to try out this new arrow, right? But 300 out of 300 sweet elixir has been claimed. And now we can go to our reward track, or whatever you want to call it, and see what we have obtained in Cookie Rumble. 15% training boost. Yes. Unlocking these shiny ores and all of these ores at the Town Hall 9 level, kind of absurd, right? Our heroes will be really good, I guess, if we just keep upgrading our hero abilities. If we go back in here, let's make sure these gold mines just keep going. And then we don't have any, not hammers, we have one hammer. We don't have any builder potions, which is kind of unfortunate because I would have knocked out a lot of time very quickly, especially with these short, kind of annoying upgrades. But let's go in once again and try to claim some more of these cookie medals. I wonder if 300 is the max you can get per raid. I know it scales up as you go, but that seems pretty weak, to be honest. I don't know. Another 300 right there. 100, 200, 300. I think 300, at least at my town hall level, or at least my league, seems to be the max. But, oh, wow, it's a town hall 10, but this loot is kind of hard to pass up on. We're going to do it. So we're going to this time place our queen over here. We are going to need to rage her up a little bit sooner. And we are going to place our king down with the earthquake boots, just to get our queen into the base, no problemo. Alright, king is tanking pretty well for us right there. I am going to place a rage right there. We are going to freeze this air defense right here. We need the air defense to go down. Nice, does go down. The E-drag can just keep cooking around here. I'm going to just rage him up just because we need as much damage as possible. We're about to get 200 of the elixir real quick here. We can... Should I invis? I'm not going to invis. Probably should have. But there we go. I'm going to rage up the queen right there. She does use that arrow. Not in the greatest capacity ever, to be honest. But we do have 13 baby dragons that we can start scattering around here. I'm going to invis the queen. Is it too late? Nope. Perfect timing. We need to somehow get to this final air defense that has 100 of our sour elixir. Queen does go down. It's alright, we're not really going for trophies right now. We really just want the loot in the sour elixir. Can I get to this right here? Here's what I'm doing. I'm going to place 2 balloons. We're going to place all the wall breakers right here. And that's the best I got, right? I don't think it's going to be enough just because the enemy archer queen is right there. Oh my gosh, it was. The splash by the baby dragons did it. That's pretty cool. Alright, 300 more sweet elixir. And quite a bit of loot. 1 million of each. We are back in Gold League. And unfortunately, We didn't train any troops. But we do have that 15% boosterino, so that's not too bad. I think I should probably switch it up, right? I'm gonna start using some lava loons just so we can you know, start getting some more 3 stars as against Town Hall 9s. Or this is better against Town Hall 10s. We'll keep using the baby dragons. I keep flip-flopping back and forth. Baby dragons are the way to go right now, at least. Alright, where are we now? How far away are we from the Town Hall upgrade? We're there. Perfect. So I'm going to start this Town Hall upgrade right there. We're going to Town Hall 10. Congratulations, guys. We've made it. 2 days, 12 hours. We will get there. Until that point, though, we need to make sure everything else is max in those 2 days. So we need to make sure we upgrade this archer tower quite a bit. Make sure we upgrade these gold and elixir mines quite a bit. And then the only thing we will have left over is the archer, queen, and barbarian king. I kind of wish over here on the equipment, kind of like how we have these 2 tabs that show what we have left over here. I kind of wish it would show us what we had left in the blacksmith. Because I really don't know how high of level these items can go, or equipment pieces. So maybe I'm a little bit more rushed than I think I am. Do you guys think that you should have to max your equipment before going to the next town hall? I don't know. That's kind of like the first time I've ever really thought about that. I did see when clicking that icon, we do have a couple more upgrades to do over here. 1 day, 12 hours. I'm not as concerned about the research lab, as these are troops that I don't use every single day. The golems are pretty good at Town Hall 10 though, so I am going to want to get that up probably next. Valkyries and minions, for me, they're kind of just like throwaway troops, so I'm not really going to worry about them. Let's claim 1,000 more of these shiny ores, and we can go back in here and upgrade. Again, I'm probably just going to keep upgrading this invisibility, because at the moment, I think that's kind of the way to go. Invisibility veil up once again. As we see, the next one is a big one because it increases our ability life, and that just means we're going to be able to do more DPS overall. Wow, look how many hit points and abilities are tied into this. This is kind of absurd, to be honest. That's like a couple levels. So let's see, an extra 90 damage. Granted, this is just during the ability. But let's see how much damage we receive by upgrading just our queen just in general. 5 damage. So that just means when we're under ability, she's going to be so much better. Which is where I've kind of felt the lackluster amount with our queen, to be honest, is under ability. She just can't kill anything, or even when she is under ability, it takes her like 4 or 5 shots. Which when she's under ability, she should be one-tapping things. So that's pretty crazy to think about. Extra 90 DPS. What are we missing here, though? It said, I think it was 100 of these glowy ores, if I'm not mistaken, and 30 of those. So I think the best way to keep obtaining those is if we do one more attack right here, we should get our star bonus, and we can see how much we get there. I've never seen how much you get really in Gold League. And then also, if we just keep completing this, right? 1,200 wins the first time. 30 glowy ore. Jeez, we need quite a bit of glowy ore, to be honest. 60. So we won't get it till 8,500. Yikes. All right, fair enough, though. Fair enough. All right, I am going to tramp this next army, and when I get that army trained, we'll go in. All right, this is the base, folks. We just need a 2-star to get our star bonus, and it's going to be kind of tricky to get a 2-star, but I saw the loot, and I couldn't pass it up, so we're going to do it. I'm going to place my queen here first. Queen, and then our healers, of course. We're going to rage her up. Then we are going to attempt a wall break right here. Perfect. I'm sending in the king now. We're going to make sure she funnels into the base. Enemy queen is down, which is just what we wanted. I want to pop the king's ability right now. That's awesome. We are now into the base. King is doing some work, which is nice. I'm going to have to pop the queen's ability pretty early, to be honest. We can use our invis. There we go. There down goes the town hall. Now the rest of it's pretty easy, right? We just place down the baby dragons. We don't really care what happens to our queen at this point. The earthquake boots and the archer ability actually kind of came in clutch there. So that was a pretty good hero dive. Granted, we used healers as well to make sure we could get through the firepower there. But overall, not too bad. Let's throw down a rage on top of this E-Drag right here. Place in some Cocoa Loons just to support him. And then rage one more time. Oh, that air defense is getting way too much value. That's unfortunate. Yep, it goes down a little too late. But we did, in fact, already get that 2-star. We didn't get all the Sour Elixir, which is kind of a bummer, but it's whatever. We should get some of those ores. Now, let me just throw all this down so we don't lose any of our troop. You know how it goes, right? 168 Sweet Elixir. Not great. I know I keep calling it Sour Elixir. There we go. Equipment resources claimed. 300 of the blue stuff, 12 of the purple stuff. It's not great, right? And the reason for that is because we're in a pretty terrible league. So one way to fix that, go open leagues. Play the game a little bit more, Jacob. You know, stop worrying about finals. Let's get our priorities straight, and let's play some Clash of Clans. Am I right? All right. So that basically means I don't think we're going to be able to upgrade any more equipment here. But again, I think I'm probably just going to keep focusing on this invisibility vial, just because I know that is pretty much going to be a must with the queen. Then once we figure out what the max level it is for our queen, then we'll probably move over and start working on the giant. No, we're not working on the giant arrow, right? We'll probably work on the puppets and things like that, just because I do know that helps with queen walks overall. So yeah, that is my Town Hall 9 final Let's Play episode, I think. We are going to Town Hall 10 in 2 days and 11 hours. I can't wait to see you guys there when we are doing our Town Hall 10 upgrade guide. We don't have a lot to play around with. We have a couple runes, but again, it's a free-to-play account, so you're not going to have a lot. But overall, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!